I want to show you something.
Adventure awaits!
What?
Huzzah!
Take a look at this and see where you see.
You shall be exterminated!
If you said two guys hanging out watching TV, you're right, but you missed one key thing, and that's attention.
I'm out of here, Dad. I gotta go.
See, that's me and my buddy. I was born in Bridgewater moments ago. Rick went for a handball that sweet class president nestled between my legs.
Hey, what's up guys? Sly Elliot here, and I released my Letter to Stir video yesterday, and it got me thinking about another kind of video that I'd be really interested in making. There's a lot of YouTubers that I'm subscribed to or that I'm a huge fan of that I think deserve so much more love. Hopefully get a little more positivity in the conversation and shout out some amazing channels that I think are doing, you know, really crazy awesome things. Today I'm going to be talking about a content creator I've discovered recently named Joel Haver. He is a YouTuber, filmmaker, and animator who is unlike many other YouTubers, unlike honestly any other YouTuber I've ever seen. He comes out with weekly short films, which in and of itself is an insane achievement to be able to make the high quality short films and skits that he's able to pull off on a weekly basis. I initially found him from his animations that he does, which I find to be amazing. His animations are of a style that I've just never seen before and are both somehow nostalgic and so fresh at the same time. And he's also got this weird quirky personality about him in his a lot of his videos where you can't tell really if he's still in character or playing a character or if he is actually this kind of awkward and introverted. You really can't tell, and it kind of keeps you guessing and keeps this air of, like, you know, intrigue around him, which is something that I like about a lot of YouTubers, and this kind of messing with this boundary between what is fiction and what is reality. His style of comedy is a bit unorthodox and I think verges on a lot of anti-humor in a lot of situations and in a lot of his pieces, which is something that I'm a huge fan of. I love anti-comedy, big fan of the Eric Andre Show, big fan of Tim and Eric. He also, as a filmmaker, has a lot of serious, substantive, amazing short films and feature-length films that I find to be very intriguing, very engaging, and very well made and well executed. I especially love his I'm Going to Become Famous feature-length film. I think it's very fascinating. He does so many really funny yet totally anti-comedy things, as well as playing with a lot of these ideas of our perceptions on being famous. I think for any content creator or any creative type, it might be the kind of film that is worth watching because it touches on probably so much of what any artist has gone through, or what's at least gone through their head through their journey of self-discovery as an artist. He just has this style that I've honestly not seen from almost any content creator ever. He kind of has this air to him that reminds me a little bit of like a Jesse Ridgway, McJuggernuggets kind of channel, but the production quality is so much higher and the humor is so much closer to what I personally find to be really funny, and the lengths that he goes to in the kind of awkward anti-comedy kind of style, the lengths that he'll go to in order to extract a laugh, I find to be very funny. He also gets very meta. I think as an artist, his filmmaking style is very meta, it's very guerrilla. It is of a high quality in terms of the theory in which he's applying. The camera quality is, you know, pretty decent, it's pretty good. But it's in the execution, it's in the style and tone as a director that really gives it that air to it that feels so authentic and feels so much more personal than a lot of what you find on YouTube. I mean, the kind of stuff he makes feels a lot more like an art piece than it feels like a YouTuber just making skit videos. You know, there's types of videos that are really just churning out the weekly short films for the sake of, you know, let's get some laughs, let's be entertaining. Those videos still retain this amount of quality in the execution. It feels so much more than just here's the weekly short film. Then he has feature films like I'm Going to Be Famous and a lot of this other meta kind of stuff, these kinds of videos that really break down that fourth wall, where he gets very real and very candid. I remember this one video that he explains his perspective on filmmaking, which I find to be very, very helpful for people to watch if they're interested or aspiring filmmakers. I know I, much like Joel, you know, went to film school, and I have a lot of the same opinions on the film industry, the necessity of film school, what it takes to actually make films, and art in general. I think we have a lot of the same opinions on that, which is something I didn't realize when I initially found his channel, but the more and more I got to watch his content and enjoy it and get to know him as an artist, I realized that there's a lot of similarities in our ideologies as well, which is probably why I've taken such a liking to him so quickly. He is just so unique and so highly stylized in his execution of everything. He's so consistent. Not every single video is an absolute, you know, laugh riot banger, but every video is something that I just don't know if I've ever quite seen it before, if I've ever quite seen it just like that before. And I think that alone is a very good reason to go and seek him out. And if nothing else, to go seek out, you know, watch his animations, watch I'm Gonna Be Famous, watch maybe some of his other features, check out some of his other skits, and I think really give him a shot, because I think you'll be surprised with just what his range really can be, and just how honest and personal and sincere everything he makes really feels. It never feels like there's a veil up at any point. It always feels like that is him absolutely in the most sincere way possible, whether it's one of those videos where he's genuinely sitting down, breaking that fourth wall and sitting down with his subscribers to talk to them about something serious, or it's one of his feature films, or it's even an animation or a skit. It always feels like that veil doesn't exist with him. I think he's an amazing content creator. I think he deserves so much more views and subscribers and fans and love than he has currently. I highly recommend you checking him out. Links are going to be in the description. I'm Sly Elliot. Thank you so much for watching this video. This has been Why You Need to Watch Joel Haver. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos similar to this, leave a comment down below and tell me if there's anybody you think I should cover. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to make sure you see more videos similar to this. Hit that bell as well. I'm Sly Elliot. Thank you so much for watching once again. We'll see you on the next one.